You're listening to KEXP. We are at 90.3 FM in Seattle, streaming worldwide at kexp.org. You can also find us on our free mobile apps. I'm Cheryl Waters down here in the KEXP studios with Nanna, all the way from Iceland. Good friends of ours filling the studio today. We're so excited to hear music from Nanna's debut solo album, How to Start a Garden, that came out in May. I was lucky enough to see you in Philadelphia, one of your first concerts for this record.
Yes, great to see you again.
And now you've been touring for quite a while on it. I can't wait to talk to you, catch up, hear more about the record, but I'm so eager to hear some live music.
Yes, all right, we're eager to play.
It's Nanna live on KEXP.
How'd I get this far? Kill the overture. Let the curtain fall like a cannonball. Thinking, oh no, don't go fishing for trouble. Is there life on Mars and karaoke bar? And an awkward small talk by the bathroom stalls where I felt sort of static, but I'm learning to move through the snow. And it might sound dramatic, but I won't cry if you don't. Thinking, oh, here I go, deep diving, fishing for trouble. Here I go, don't go, deep diving, fishing for trouble. What a fear I had, and I wasted all on the silence. How do I keep my head from spinning to outer space? Well, I fell in a black hole, and I'm learning to make it a home. And I want to stay stoic, but there's somewhere that I need to go. Thinking, oh, here I go, deep diving, fishing for trouble. Here I go, don't go, deep diving, fishing for trouble. Here I go, don't go, deep diving, fishing for trouble. Here I go, don't go, Hollywood, midnight sun. I've been walking in the weeds again. Shell bright, this emptiness grows on me like water feeds the wine. Ooh, you must know what that does. Ooh, be careful of your thoughts. Sultry eyes in the supermarket. I walk away with pinto beans. Another time I'll get it right, but for now I'm happy being wrong. Ooh, you must know at that time. Ooh, be careful of your thoughts. Ooh, and I could be sprouting right about now, but not be another for what it's worth. When I'm cold outside and my nose is bleeding and I'm tight, but no I'm good and only on sight. You're rooting for me even when I'm not right. Racing out from the water like this until you get bored of repeating yourself. New beginning usually means an end, and someone has to play the villain. Ooh, it's puppeteering. Ooh, it doesn't make any sense. Ooh, and we could be sprouting right about now, but not be you
So beautiful. You're listening to Nanna live here in the KEXP studios. A brand new album, How to Start a Garden, came out in May. So happy to have this band here with us today.
Tell me all about you. It's getting late and I'm still here. Can you walk me back home? So let me go to bed tonight without the whole world on my shoulders. Without you, without me on my mind. Tie you up for all the ways we met another time and another place. But I've outgrown the past, yeah, I've outgrown this mess and the shit that we're going through. So let me go to bed tonight without the whole world on my shoulders. Could be different, but we're stuck all inside like border. If you can see through me, how can you love me? Do you not see, but we're stuck when you lay on my shoulder. I saw that you see through. Oh, I must love. The sun, the city, it feels like the movies, and I don't see the point of going back home, but I do miss the quiet sky, and I miss you every day now. I had no idea you would stick around. If I put myself through all this, then I must love you. This could be different, but stuck out inside like border. If you can see through me, how can you love me? Do you not see what I'm stuck when you lay on my shoulder? I saw that you see through. Oh, I must love. Could be must love you. If I put myself through all this, then I must. If I put myself through all this.
You're listening to Nanna live here in the KEXP studios, How to Start a Garden, a debut solo album from this very talented artist. We have a long history with Nanna and many of these musicians. We'll be chatting at the end of the set, but we've got more music now from Nanna.
My tangled love, we are twisting, morphing into one. Somehow I feel, though it's frightening, this is forever. Eternal in all. I cannot hold you, but it's harder to let you go than try. If you don't know if you can see the color, how do I know that you can see me now? I wouldn't build a hollow tower if I would have known. If you don't know if you can see the color, how do I know that you can see me now? My tangled love, we are moving in unpredictable ways, but who starts? Who starts? Are you the ocean? Am I the cliffs up ahead? I cannot hold you, but it's harder to let you go than try. If you don't know if you can see the color, how do I know that you can see me now? I wouldn't build a hollow tower if I would have known the light. If you don't know if you can see the color, how do I know that you can see me now? I cannot keep you, but it's harder to let you go this time. If you don't know if you can see the color, how do I know that you can see me now? I wouldn't build this hollow tower if I would have known we'd be like the vine. If you don't know if you can see the color, how do I know that you can see me now? My tangled love, we are twisting, morphing into one.
That is Nanna live on KEXP. Am I correct in knowing that you named the tour after this next song?
Yes, yeah, this next song is called Disaster Master, and we're on the Disaster Master tour. And this is the last day of the tour, actually.
Oh, we're so happy that you're here.
I'm so happy to be here. Okay.
Take me out can breathe you in. You could be my phantom limb, and then I lay on your shoulder to sleep all over again. You think I can go for it? You Pluto was a planet, was a planet, but I'm addicted to disasters thinking, and I think that you are too. A tornado just swept through this town, we barely made it through. Ooh. Another night, another solstice, summertime sleep paralysis. There's a glitch that I cannot seem to fix. Back again where I started the trip, where I started to trip. 'Cause I'm addicted to disasters thinking, and I think that you are too. Tornado just swept through this town, we barely made it through. Yeah, I'm addicted to disasters thinking, and I think that you are too. Tornado just swept through this town, we barely made it through. Off the path, find a way. Start with nothing, start at the garden, ghost and she's silent, my head silent. Find a way. Can I go? Started a party, the ghost and me. Can I go? Started a party, the ghost and me. Can I go? Start, ghost and me.
Ah, so stunningly beautiful. I have chills. It's Nanna live on KEXP. Oh, Nanna, it's so great to see you. We have such a long history with you. KEXP has known you for almost 15 years. Two of the videographers in this very room, Jim and Scott, traveled to Iceland almost 15 years ago to shoot your band of Monsters and Men in one of the band members' homes, and now you're here in our home. We're so happy to have you. We've had such a front row seat to your incredible talent as a musician, a songwriter, such a dynamic performer, and so proud of this beautiful new solo album, How to Start a Garden.
Oh, thank you so much. That makes me very, very happy. Thank you.
Well, before I dive into a bunch of questions, speaking of incredibly talented performers, can you introduce this band?
Yes, I can. So we have Rakel here on violin. Woo, 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 woo. And we have Tómas over here. Yes. And then we have Bjarni. And then we have Magnús. Yeah.
I'm glad you could remember all their names.
Yes.
I know you go way back with all of them as well. And we know what an incredible songwriter and poet you are. And these beautiful songs on How to Start a Garden, your debut solo album, actually the seeds of these were planted a very, very long time ago, perhaps before we even met you, before of Monsters and Men. You've called this album nostalgic and hopeful, and you said it's navigating life's growing pains with caution and care. Can you talk about these songs and this new record?
Yeah, well, I wrote this record, I started kind of properly working on it in 2019. And slowly, I didn't really tell a lot of people that I was working on a record, because part of it for me was also just kind of doing it for myself in a way. So I worked on this album in a little bit of secrecy for a long time, and I think that really kind of helped shape the sound and the lyrics and everything.
Playing with Of Monsters and Men did take up much of your time for many, many years, and now you've been able to pursue this. What pushed you to actually start this now?
Well, it's always kind of been in the back of my head. Before Of Monsters and Men, I had a little solo thing going on. I was always writing music, so it kind of felt like something that I, at some point, would have to go back to. And I just finally got the opportunity.
You recorded this in Iceland and New York, and I read that you said that you really enjoyed the recording process. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I recorded it, between kind of I mean, a part of the record is just kind of like taking things that come along the way. And I actually also worked on this record with Bjarni here, who's on guitars. And I mean, it's like, I really wanted to make sure that this was an enjoyable experience. And so we would go to the cabin a lot and just set up and just, record and try to just make it feel, just good and comfortable and inspiring,
Well, one of the ways you accomplish that, making it feel good and comfortable and inspiring, is including these wonderful sounds of everyday life, like your friends laughing and the rain outside and the sound of your dog walking across a creaking floor. Talk about including those kinds of sounds and where they fit in for you. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know why that was an important thing for me, but it just felt, I don't know, these years have been so bizarre for everybody, and I think we just spent a lot of time in our own little world. And so for me, it was kind of capturing that world, and that meant having my dog walk across the floor, and also just, I think, not being too precious about things sounding perfect, kind of letting things come in and out of frame. And I would go and I would take this little road trip with my friends, and I would secretly record them and then tell them later. But I wanted their voices to be in the song, in the opening track, How to Start a Garden, where kind of everything starts to come into the picture.
One of the lyrical highlights for me of the album is on the final song, Seabed, where you have the little ghost mantra, which you sang in Icelandic. Tell me about including that and what that means to you.
Yeah, I've always been a little bit shy about writing in Icelandic, but it came really naturally. I wasn't really trying to, but there was this part that, felt like a mantra, and then I just sang something, and it's about returning home, kind of. Like the entire song, Seabed, is about returning home, and that can be your home, like Iceland or something, or wherever home is, but it's also like somebody, like returning home to somebody that you love. And that end part with where it's like this ghostly thing is a mixture of my childhood and returning to that,
You definitely have some quiet and tender moments with the band of Monsters and Men, but nothing quite like this record. Can you talk about the side of you that comes out? You've talked about this sort of revealing an introverted side of you that you don't use in the other band as much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's always there's a little pocket in every album that the band makes where I kind of get to be a little bit introverted. But for the most part, it's very outwardly, and I really enjoy that. But I am also, as a human, very, I kind of enjoy my own inner space, and so for this record, it just felt kind of appropriate to explore that more and kind of live in that.
And does it feel comfortable to project that in front of an audience of hundreds of people, that tender personal inner space?
Yeah, it has felt really good. I mean, because it's complicated. You don't know when you go in front of an audience and if people are going to go into that space with you. But I felt very lucky, like on this tour, that when the people that are showing up it just feels like they want to be there with us here, who are on stage with me. So it becomes kind of a cool moment for everybody.
Well, I've heard you've had a wild time on this Disaster Master Tour. Maggie tells me that seeing Joshua Tree made him feel like a little kid. What have been some of the highlights for the band?
A little baby and Joshua Tree. Joshua Tree was great. It was so cool. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. Like the landscape is, absolutely breathtaking. And I think a lot of people, when they come to Iceland, they say that, like, wow, I've never seen anything like that. But that's where I just felt like I was in a cartoon the entire time. And what are the other highlights? What have we done? What's been cool? Wow. Where do we start?
You've been out for over a month, haven't you?
Yeah, and it's kind of all started to blend into one little, blobby thing.
In a good way, I hope.
Yes, definitely in a good way. I've really missed this. I've missed touring. So.
This one is a highlight here.
Yeah,
being here.
This is great.
I was fishing for that. Yes. Thank you, Bjarni.
You're welcome.
Well, we are so happy to have you here at KEXP in Seattle, and we hope you'll come back soon. Thank you so much, all of you, for sharing these beautiful songs with us today.
Thank you so much for having us.
We want to thank all of our wonderful viewers and listeners as well. You make these sessions possible with your support to KEXP. We're listener powered. You can learn more about us and stream us live at KEXP.org. Feel free to make a gift anytime. And check out our thousands and thousands of KEXP in-studio session videos. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, get notification every time we launch a new video. And again, thanks to everyone for all your support, making great sessions like this one possible. Thank you so much. It's Nanna live on KEXP.
Thank you.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.